Market Structure Analysis Module 3 Oligopoly Lesson 4 Learning Outcomes. At the end of this lesson, the student will be able to do the following. Understand the concept of oligopoly market structure. Abstraction. Oligopoly is a market structure characterized by a small number of firms and a great deal of independence among them. Each oligopolist formulates his policies in relation to what his rivals might make. Since there are only a small number of firms here, any change to the firm marketing or price strategy would influence the sales and profits of competitors. So, oligopoly derives from Greek word oligo meaning few, pollen meaning to sell. Ang oligopoly ay binubuo ng mga sellers na konti lang, let's say tatlo o dalawa, na nagbebenta ng business sa isang market. Sila lang nagdo-dominate kasi sila lang yung pinaka-the best doon sa mga market. Sa madaling sabi, ang oligopoly ay parang pakikibagay sa maliit na grupo, kailangan mo lang kung paano mapwesto sa oligopolyo kung gusto mo sumali. Ilan sa halimbawa ng oligopolyo ay aluminum, automobile, film, television, cellphone, gas, beer, petroleum, tire, airline, at iba pa. So, kunin natin ang halimbawa ng television sa mga channel. Halimbawa dito sa Pilipinas, mayroon tayong naglalaban na channel, tatlo lang sila. TV5, GMA, ABS-CBN. Sa tatlong yon, oligopoly ay tawag sa kanila. Dahil malalaki silang network pero kaunti lang sila naglalaban dito sa Pilipinas. Those three channel perform interdependence. Kapag nagdesisyon ng isa, dapat alam din ng iba. Dapat hindi labag sa lahat ng channel.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Shairami H. Manuel. Today, I will discuss the characteristic of oligopoly. So, we have 5 characteristics of oligopoly. Number 1. Few numbers of firms or few sellers. So, what does it means? So, it means we only have few numbers of company or firms or sellers na nagabuhat og mga produkto. Second, homogeneous or differentiated products. What is the difference between the two? Pag-ingon nato nga homogeneous, sila ang mga company or firms na nagabuhat og pare-pareho nga produkto. For example, naatay company 1, company 2, and company 3 nga nagabuhat og mga cellphone. Pero ang kaibahan lang sa ilaha is lahi-lahi siya og model. Pero at the end of the day, parehas gihapon silang cellphone. So mao na ang example sa homogeneous. Differentiated products. So the word itself, differentiated, is naatay company 1, company 2, company 3 nga pare-pareha silang company or firms na nagabuhat og products. Ang kaibahan lang nila is nagabuhat sila og klase-klase nga produkto. So for example, si company 1 nagabuhat siya og cellphone, si company 2 nagabuhat siya og laptop, ug si company 3 nagabuhat siya og washing machine. So mao na ang example sa differentiated products. So let's move to characteristic number 3. Entry is possible but difficult because of entry barriers. So, kapag ingon na to nga entry barriers, pwede na to isama or iuban ang mga sellers, problema sa distributors. Kasi, maingon na to nga dili man sayon or dili dali ang pagkuha sa mga produkto or pag-process sa mga papers para makakuha lang og imong ibaligya. Cost of entering the market. So, this is the characteristic number 4. So, kaning cost of entering the market, pwede na to iuban or i-appeal si entry of barriers dire kasi dili man dayon or dili man ngun ani kadali nga makatinda kadayon-dayon sa market nga gusto nimo tindahan. So mao na ang cost of entering the market. Then next is characteristic number 5, interdependence. So, kapag ingon na tong interdependence, once na ikaw kay magtinda sa isa ka market, dili pwedeng magtinda lang ka without knowing the actions of the other sellers. So, kailangan na jud kay pakialam sa imuhang palibot kung asa ka magtinda. For example, sa isa ka market, gusto nimo magtinda og milk tea. So, para mahimo to, kailangan nimo kanang alamon kung unsa ang mga tinda sa imuhang silingan nga mga stalls or mga rivals nimo. So, types of oligopoly. Pure oligopoly. Here, the products produced by the various firms are identical. Mutual interdependence is greater when products are identical. Any price or output changed by one firm is certain to produce substantial effects upon the sales of competitors that would force them to alter their policies. So, if the firm produces homogeneous products, then it is called pure or perfect oligopoly. So, unsa day ato ang pasabot sa pure or perfect oligopoly? So, kapag ang company or firms is nagabuhat siya og pare-parehas na product, like sa akong example ganina sa homogeneous products, ang tawag sa ilaha kay pure or perfect oligopoly. Then, imperfect or differentiated oligopoly. If the firms produce differentiated products, then it is called differentiated or imperfect oligopoly. The goods produced by different firms have their own distinguishing characteristics, yet all of them are close substitute for each other. So, for example, Mercury Drugstore. Sa sulod sa Mercury Drugstore, ato na lang i-imagine nga market na siya, so daghan kay siya unod nga tambal, daghan kay siya baligya nga tambal, pero ang kaibahan lang sa ilaha, lailahig purpose ang mga tambal, na ay tambal nga ang purpose kay kuan sa sipon, tambal sa ubo or lagnat. Napoy uban nga ang purpose sa tambal is pare-pareho. So, ato gyapon silang ginatawag na tambal, pero mao ni siya ang imperfect or differentiated oligopoly.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. So today, I am going to discuss and explain what is collusions versus independent action. So from the words collusion and independent, what was the first word that comes on your mind? So let us know what is collusions and independent action. Oligopoly is limited competition which market is shared by small numbers of sellers. So, ang oligopoly daw is limited competition lang na siya which sell na siya og mga small business or amount of sellers. So, what is collusions? Collusions It is refers to combinations, conspiracies, agreements among sellers to raise or fix price and to reduce output in order to increase profits. So, ang collusions daw kay nag-refer na siya sa pag-combine, sa pag-partner-partner, sa mga agreement, sa mga moral agreement among sa mga naninda sa pag-raise og business to fix the profits
imperfect collusion. Collusion is a deceitful agreement or secret cooperation between two or more parties to limit open competition by deceiving, mislending, or defrauding others of their legal right. Collusion is not always considered illegal. Cartel, an association of manufacturers or suppliers with the purpose of maintaining prices at the high level and restricting competition. It means isang grupo ng supplier na ang purpose ay dapat manatilihing ang presyo ay tama at mawala ang mga competition sa bawat partido. A formal organization of the procedures within a given industry is an example of perfect collusion among the seller is an industry. Its purpose is to transfer certain management decisions and functions of individual firms to a central association in order to improve the profit position of the firms. To be successful and effective, cartels should have the following characteristics. They have 5 characteristics of cartels. Number 1, all procedures or sellers in industry are included in the agreement. Dapat lahat ng mga producer o nabebenta sa industry ay kasama sa kasunduan. Number 2, the agreement is definite and enforceable on all parties to it. Dapat kung unsa to ilahang nasabutan, tumano siya sa bawat partido. Number 3, it covers both the price to be charged and the quantity of output to be produced by each agreeing seller, the output allocation being calculated as to minimize the aggregate cost of producing the total output of the industry. Number 4, it also includes a formula for distributing the profits of the combined operations among the agreeing parties. Number 5, all parties adhere rigorously to the terms of agreement. Dapat ang bawat partido ay susundin ang lahat ng kasunduan nito. Thank you.
Imperfect collusions is a non-competitive, secret, and sometimes illegal agreement between rivals which attempts to disrupt the market equilibrium. The act of collusion involves people of company which would typically compete against one another, but who conspire to work together to gain an unfair market advantage. Imperfect competition occurs when at least one condition of a perfect market is not met. Example of imperfect competition include:
Once again, good afternoon, Mom. Good afternoon, classmates. This afternoon, nais kong ibahagi sa inyo ang aking ulat tungkol sa Trentalase Carter.
The first is an example of collusions in its complete forms. So, foreign collusions is when firms make formal agreement to stick to high prices. This can involve the creations of a quarter. The most famous quarter is OPEC, an organizations concerned with setting prices for oil. Its purpose is to monopolistic maximization of industry profit by the few firms in the industry. A Okay, the purpose of monopolistic maximizations of industry profit is since there is only one industry that produces a product, there is absolute product differentiations because there is no substitute. Since there is no competitions in a monopolistic industry, monopolists can control to price and in quantity demanded. The level of output is maximizes monopolies profits to calculated by equating its marginal cost to its marginal revenue. The next is, in this quarter, individual firm is the industry have surrendered the power to make price and output decisions to a central association. Quarter is defined as a group of firms that keep together to make output and price decisions. The conditions that give rise to a oligopolistic market are also conducive to the formations of quarter. In particular, quarter tend to arise in markets where there are few firms and each firm has a significant share of the market. Maximizations industry profit is the ultimate goal, and policies adopted are geared toward this objective. Okay, profit maximizations is a process business firms undergo to ensure the best output and price level are achieved in order to maximize its return. Influential factors such as sale price, production costs, and output level are adjusted by the firms as a way of realizing its profit goals. And business profit maximizations is a good thing, but it can be a bad thing for the clients if, for example, lower quality materials and labor